22nd practice session is underway here from Portland International Raceway. Welcome to 45 minutes and the driver's last chance to get out there on the circuit before qualifying later on today. Green light and away we go then. Let's just see what's going to happen and what the changes are going to be here, because yesterday it was Christian Lundgaard who was fastest in the practice session. Now we could see something change because Alex Palou, a lot of work gone in his car overnight as well to be faster in this stage. He's about to leave the pit lane now on the primary set of tyres. Alongside me once again is JT, and well, it was a calm first practice session yesterday. Now here this morning, everyone getting ready, getting set for the qualifying hour in about 2 hours, and it's going to be crash bang wallop, JT, to get this one right.
Yeah, absolutely. Hello everyone, welcome along. Day 2 here at Portland, practice 2 at the moment. Qualifying coming a little bit later on today, which will also be live here on the channel. I may turn up, I may not. That is code word for I will probably be here.
Yes, who, by the way, hasn't slept yet.
As of 2 minutes ago, I have been awake for 24 hours.
Yeah, I don't know how you've managed to do this.
I don't feel tired, and at 8 AM this morning, I felt like I had only been awake for an hour. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm here. Well,
we enjoy having your company. All the same.
I have done a lot of behind-the-scenes work, which I have sent to JB, but he hasn't seen yet.
No, I've been out busy. Sorry, we had a very rare Saturday off, so we've been doing stuff around the house, including DIY. Going on to the pit lane, Georgia.
Face a 6-position grid penalty for an unapproved engine change. I just talked with Michael Ambresser, strategist for Santino Ferrucci, and he said that reason, a cracked engine block for the team. So it forced them into making that engine change. He had an eventful session yesterday, catching on fire. He finished 23rd in the session, but a big day for the team with a fresh engine. They're going to try to go back-to-back for a pole today. Again, they will have that 6-position grid penalty, but last year, Santino's first career pole here at Portland International Raceway. Kevin.
Georgia, that very cool Grateful Dead livery is back with Meyer Shank Racing through their partnership with SiriusXM and Felix Rosenquist. And I talked with one of the team owners, Michael Shank, this morning. And what also is exciting for fans is they're working on artist releases. They've had a lot of great liveries. Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne, Shinedown, among others this year through the partnership. They're working on having some merch available before the end of the year, so stay tuned for that. And Mike also says we might have something really exciting for Nashville. Now, what's exciting for here is Bro is fast. He's finished second here a couple of times, was third quick yesterday. They have that technical partnership with Ganassi, but he's been quick on his own. The Meyer Shank cars have been good. They feel like they've got an excellent opportunity this weekend.
I've heard a rumour about what that link-up might be for Nashville. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to spoil the surprise, but it's incredible if it comes off. I've seen them live. Truly one of the all-time great bands. It's not Extreme, by the way. But yes, another different livery this weekend. David Malukas rocking the Gallagher livery in his AJ Foyt car, the livery that Scott McLaughlin, well, the sponsor that Scott McLaughlin ran for 2 races this year. I say 2 races, it was more like 2 laps, unfortunately, for that tie-up. David Malukas' car this weekend looking a little more similar to the Max Chilton Gallagher livery than to the Scott McLaughlin one.
Yeah, and JT, we already had enough with all the action yesterday in terms of livery differences and changes. From a distance, it does look similar, the 26 and the 27, but when you actually look down at it, oh, and Will Power's got off the track coming through turn 6 into 7. He's got going again now through 8. Just a little run off there for Will. But yeah, I think as well, JT, the thing to remember is as well that the 26, 27, they do have different sponsors. So from the off-board angle, it should be easy to tell who's who, as Power just goes to Twitch.
Are we still on this debate?
Yes, we are, as you look like you're in the middle of a Borg cube with your new green light projecting underneath you.
I mean,
Resistance is futile for Will Power keeping out on the track.
I could just have it like that.
I can't wait to see when we go red flag and JT just looks like he's in somewhere that we can't mention live on air. A certain district, if you will.
I've put it at 50% and it's not that bad because that is 100, but that's 50.
Okay. To be fair, you should put it for when the red lights come on. You should have 5 of them and press them one at a time and then let them all go out on your control panel.
They're £20 each.
Oh. All right, maybe just one then for the touring cars. Like, set it up behind you alongside and then press the button for the red light to come on. And
What? So, like...
Red
Hold
to
on.
green. Yeah. Foster's gone into 3rd, O'Ward in 4th, Hertz in 5th. It's Malukas who's currently fastest at 59.342. He's currently could be in talks for him to come in and join the Penske organisation in place of Will Power. As we take a look at the man himself now, coming through the back half into turn number 3.
It's hard to tell because it's still light outside. You can kind of see it.
I can see it, yeah, it works.
So what? So you're saying that if I was to like
Go to
have
red.
it off?
Yeah. So like, yeah, look, there you go. Look. So like, 1 light, 2, 3, 4, 5, go. Sort of thing, like the lights on, lights out thing. Like a red to green. Like the race is underway now. See Malukas doing a 59.
That kind of works.
It does, doesn't it? Because it helps with the background. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. You've got a cool device there.
There we go. Is it going to want to focus on my face though? Is
Yeah,
the
there
main
you go.
thing. There we go.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. That's cool.
The only thing is that it's 2 different controller apps for both the separate
The both
lights.
thing, yeah. Well,
But-
when you've got one-on-one, yeah.
Luckily, and this is behind the scenes, I have 6 buttons here. These 6 here. And
The 6 crucial
this
ones.
this is how I control my behind the scenes light. People think they're automatic, they're not automatic. Green, yellow, red, then it's white, and then off somewhere.
And control it to go through.
6 is white. Sorry, 6 is off, 4 and 5 are white.
See? We have got a set of LEDs that we just need to put up in the commentary box somewhere, but we haven't had time yet. But we've got a similar one that we can do, JT. But we'll get round to it eventually. As Foster's gone fastest at 59.125. Here's Alex Palou, 2-time winner of the Grand Prix of Portland in 2021 and 2023. Claimed the championship here, of course. On course this weekend to claim a 4th championship before his 100th INDYCAR start. There is just no stopping this kid, is there, as well? Is he... I know he said, oh yeah, I'm happy in INDYCAR, but 4 titles, an Indy 500, an Indy 500 pole, surely Formula 1 would be a nice option for him.
Yeah, it just depends if there's an opening, if he wants to go over to Formula 1, because even though they're both open wheels, we can all agree that Formula 1 is completely different to the INDYCAR series. So it's just see what happens for the number 10. Will he want to dominate INDYCAR, or will he want to build a career somewhere else after he feels like he's completed INDYCAR?
Yeah, that's going to be a case and a half, isn't it, as well? I'll head over to our battle screen now to take a look at some of the information on
I
the
love how
chart.
you've just gone over to battle screen, and I was about to say something about my light, but I'll pause that until we return to camera in a little bit.
Yeah, because I was just told that we might have a thing come up soon as well to talk about. Well, I was going to commentate from this session from outside and do what Fox Sports do during their practice sessions, but I have to control the MacBook, so I can't. And
Anyway.
with everything else, so we'll have to hold that plan for the end of the year. Go on.
JB,
Right.
if,
One battle. We're back on now. Go on.
okay. What I do like is how it transitions from green to red.
The fade, yeah. Almost looks like the orangey.
Anyway,
It does look good, yeah. There's Alex Palou, by the way, making that mistake, which lets Scott Dixon through to take the victory at Mid-Ohio.
It is very bright.
I like it. It's good. There's a lot,
I have
by the way,
been-
coming in. Go on.
Especially the white. Look how bright the white is.
You've just got a new studio light, effectively.
This is the only light on in my room right now, and that is how bright it is.
To be fair,
It's insane.
Can you send me the link to that, please?
It's in Tesco, believe it or not.
I've just been to Tesco. Nuts. Right, I've been told we need to go down to Fox international viewership.
Sorry, it's the other way around, isn't it? Not sure that's...
I don't know how you can have two podiums at Nashville with one start.
Yeah, I think they were just reverse columns there.
Yes.
We'll get it right. We'll adjust it.
That's why it's called practice.
Indeed. Kev, what can you tell us about Alex Palou? And make sure your number's in the right order.
Heavenly.
Well, you were talking about how hot it's going to be tomorrow, so we were walking out to the pit lane this morning, where, by the way, it is beautiful, mid-60s, and walking along with Barry Wanzer, I said, can we just race at this time tomorrow? And he said, no, this is actually good for us. So I want you guys to talk about that. But then I followed up with, so are you seeing a lot more degradation when we have really hot temperatures? And he said, actually, no, we don't. We don't have a lot of data running in cool conditions, but really, the tires seem to wear. It's based more on the track. We don't think that's necessarily going to cause more tire wear tomorrow, but surely it's going to have an impact on the setup. The car's got to behave a little bit differently, does it not, when it's 20, 30 degrees warmer?
That's the big thing, guys. How differently do these tires react? How differently do they work? When you have that sudden boost in temperature, not by a few degrees, but we're talking tens of degrees.
I think it just, the grip comes up immediately and the wear starts to fall off quicker. Alex Palou gave us a great read yesterday, though, in the group practice at the end of the day with Paul Sims. About 1/10 of a second per lap was the fall off on the 3 hard laps that I saw Palou do. So we went 58.5, 58.6, and then frankly 58.8. So I guess that was a 2/10 drop off. So I think he's got as good a read as anybody on what to expect for qualifying today, but nobody knows for the race tomorrow just yet.
Christian Lundgaard, fastest driver once again. 6th-place penalty in his pocket. Alexander Rossi looking good for ECR. And what about Louis Foster showing strongly again for Rahal on the road courses?
Yep, and JT, we're back on your screen as well with Comcam. So interesting start for Lundgaard. He's still continuing his pace from yesterday, 58.845. So times are improving and they're looking better and better as we go along. One thing I must talk about, though, is the fact that I don't think anybody is happy by the fact that we've got Portland and Watkins Glen on at exactly the same time. So you've got NASCAR and INDYCAR once again in a direct clash. It's a bit bad organisation, isn't it, really?
It's just NASCAR and INDYCAR being NASCAR and INDYCAR. Of course, you had to transition back to cameras when I was setting up the red flag graphics. When we're not actually red.
Well,
Believe it or not, we are still green.
Ideally, what I want is to try. You remember when Formula E and the red flag came out, you used to come across the screen in the centre, like saying red flag and all that lot.
Yeah.
I was thinking about if it's possibility of having something like that on the JBMotorsports channel for it being that dramatic. But I don't think it is possible. Because I think in Formula 1, the light panel already does it.
You want me to try and make a graphic like I did with our behind-the-scenes stuff?
Yeah, it's possible, but yeah, it'd be nice because then we all know it's a red flag. Look at the screen, big thing.
Then again, the way I would set it up, you would need one of the Stream Decks that I have.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to be got. Oh, by the way, I had a look at a computer today for 640 quid.
Oh, did you?
Yes, but it's DDR4, not DDR5. What's yours?
5.
5, yeah. I'd like one with DDR5. That's the most up-to-date one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Talking computer nonsense here, but I have no idea. Considering I don't even know. Go on.
Your RAM?
It was a 32 RAM.
Oh, nice.
So it might be possible to upgrade it to a DDR5.
Graphics?
I didn't read it. I couldn't. I only read the RAM and the processing power. I think it's an i6. So it's a bit behind on the Intel processor.
Is it? Mine's 4060.
I'll have a look. I'll get back to you. But I am, because that was just a pre-built one though. I'm seriously considering building my own. But I heard that's very expensive. But no, my luck, I'd blow up. Still not looking too bad then in this early stage. For those of you who are interested also in NASCAR at the same time, their first part of their practice is underway. Justin Haley is fastest on a 1:12.674 from Michael McDowell, Chris Buescher, Ty Gibbs and Carl Larson. The top 5. SVG is in 6th, who it looks like he could win this weekend. Commentary of the Xfinity race later on from Matthew Owens and Seth Eves. And coming in as well tomorrow, the same commentary lineup for Watkins Glen, with Matt White joining the team as well. I presume that's what's happening later, JT, as well with Xfinity.
I don't know what's happening with Xfinity because my schedule was meant to be me at Northampton right now, but I'm obviously not at Northampton because I'm here with you.
Oh yeah, that's a point. Where are you tomorrow as well? Because we've got Tom Cairns coming in to join me in the commentary box for tomorrow's race.
The plans were changed. When was it? Let me get it up.
Lungard coming down pit road, by the way, now. So he's boxing. So it's Pato O'Ward. There we go. So a new set of primary tyres on.
Plans for this weekend was changed at 4 minutes past midnight on Thursday morning.
Oh, right, okay. Look at these.
It is.
Oh, wow. That's new. Go on.
This weekend I was meant to be Northampton Aldershot, but we're not Northampton because we would get back too late, and it's a 5 a.m. We have to leave at 5 a.m. Sunday.
Yeah,
which is why we didn't go to Northampton, because we would have been back late and we wouldn't have had enough sleep. Now, you may ask, where is JT going, which means he has to leave the house at 5 a.m.
I was thinking that, wasn't it?
It's an MSV circuit.
Are you going to Snetterton?
I have been there with my camera before. I have met JB there before.
Oh, you're off to Donington?
I'm off to Dollington.
Why are you off to Donington?
Truck racing.
Ah. See, I thought, because our friend and colleague Nina is off to do marshalling at Snetterton tomorrow.
Ah.
What's on at Snetterton tomorrow?
Did not know that. It's probably...
She's probably watching.
Club
Hello.
racing of some sort.
She probably is watching.
Classic touring car weekend.
Oh no! That's going to be fantastic. I'm jealous now. Not only because she gets to wave a massive red flag. Oh well. Alex Pallot's out there on the circuit. Noah Siegel's in P6. 59.232. Is Lundgaard got an opportunity to take a race victory?
He's always been there, hasn't he?
Yeah. I've got a good feeling about him. On the precipice, as Pallot jumps up. Where's he gone on the timing screen? 6th fastest on a 59.156. I'm going to look at my control monitor for as well. Just trying to also get the Honda and Chevrolet information available to you all to watch on our screens. There we go. Should be having tyre uses as well, but that's only seems to be wanting to work in the race timers. Still not too bad then, with 26 minutes to go. Let's show you the full battle screen at the moment. Superb run right now. On board with Alexander Rossi. He comes out of turn 8. Full power, foot to the floor. Kink at 9 coming up. He'll do his best to try and control the inside line. Nearly took a little bit of an accident zone.
Right, so I've got it. So I can have this open. And that JB, if it will focus.
Hang on, yeah.
It's not going to focus, is it? It's not focusing.
Ah, okay.
Even though it wasn't focusing, you can kind of see how
the red to green, yes, I see it.
Yeah.
Portland International Raceway is currently live on Instagram, I just noticed.
are they?
Yeah, can I? No, I can't, can I? That's annoying. Oh, actually, could I? Oh no, because it'll appear on the audio will appear on the NASCAR stream. Need to get that sorted. Oh yeah, you'll be delighted to know that we've got some pit cameras this weekend that we can play with again.
And you will be delighted to know that Southampton Football Club have actually won a game for once.
Oh, what's the town score? What's the Grimsby town score? This is soccer, by the way, for the American viewers. Football to everyone here in the UK. You actually know.
And around the world.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So what's the town score? Is it good? Because I thought it was 3-2 last time I went to town.
3-3.
3-3. Oh my! Was that the final score?
Yeah.
Oh my God! First game back, it's 3-3.
It was 3-2, but you got the equaliser with a 90+2 goal.
Oh, it's typical town. Typical town. Out of interest, though, JT, when's the Premier League back?
That is this week.
It's back today.
No, as in this week coming up.
Oh, so next week. Right. Okay. Stand by, because on JB Sports, we've got a couple of new shows coming up, including Game of the Week, which is effectively our version of Match of the Day.
It starts Friday, so yes, next week.
Yes,
if you want to be funny about it.
So we've got Game of the Week, and we've got a new podcast show coming up, which is like an
Are we doing the
show.
Community Shield tomorrow?
Why? Why is that a final?
Oh, yes. Are we doing the Community Shield?
Well, I'm not commentating on it. Why? Do you want it?
No.
Explain.
It's the FA Cup winners versus the Premier League champions, so Liverpool versus Crystal Palace.
That's a tempting game. But we've got no graphics, no OBS, nothing. No intro. Plus,
But it's at Wembley.
Yes, but you don't want me commentating on football. The whole point is that I'm not commentating on it. I'm not the commentator for those games. I'm not doing football. I know next to nothing about football. I am not touching those games.
You kick a ball around.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. Give me a racing car. Give me a... Yeah, I'm good. Look, I enjoyed tennis. Football, rugby, I couldn't do that.
That isn't a racing car, though, is it? Tennis.
Yeah, but tennis is good. Some of the Olympics are good, but I can't do football. I prefer watching football and American football. How about message Matthew Owen, see if he wants it. If he's doing it on USON, we'll take it. Give him an ask. We'll take the feed if he's doing it. I'll throw together an OBS later on. Still 21 minutes to go in this session. Let's go down to the pits.
Pretty sure Santino was doing that pretty aggressively in Mid-Ohio a few races ago.
A few years ago, it really started in where Ferrucci didn't appreciate some of the other drivers holding him up on practice laps. But the fact is, there's some protocol here. Everybody's trying to get a clean lap. Everybody has gotten used to that accordion effect.
Talking about Alexander Rossi, it has been a hard year for him. No top 5 finishes. Worst start to a season. Season's almost over. Looking like the worst season he will have had in his IndyCar career. Hinch, you know Alexander incredibly well. You have a podcast with him, good friends. I know this season was always going to be one of rebuilding for ECR. Big investment at the start of the year, so much changing within that team. Is Alexander seeing the positives of that? Is he happy within himself, seeing that growth within the team? Or is there an inherent frustration for a guy who's used to being at the front, used to fight for podiums and wins, that he hasn't been able to be at the sharp end?
It's a great question, Will, because, you know, as anyone that knows Alex Rossi, not always the most outwardly warm and fuzzy kind of guy, But at the same time, you know, this new situation is one he is genuinely really excited about. He can see that potential behind the scenes. His IndyCar career, he was fortunate. He came into the sport with Andretti, top running team. He switched to McLaren, top running team. He switched now to ECR. It's more of a midfield team that's looking to build themselves into a top running team. So he knows that he wasn't going to step in here and start competing for wins overnight, but he really sees the foundation that Ed Carpenter is laying down at that organization. A frustrating year, like you say, he's very optimistic about the future. It's like
Okay, just to bring you some news that we heard one of them earlier on from that of Georgia down in the pit lane. So I was getting told that Fox go to an ad break. The number 7, Aaron McLaren, and the number 14 of AJ Foyt Racing, each been issued a 6-place grid penalty for unapproved engine changes. So they're not going to get away with it, JT, in the end, it seems.
Yeah, what is better, this?
Hang on, go on, Cam.
What is better, this or this?
The flashing green looks good for one with green. Fade could be good for a red flag. So, like, the red flag's out, let's slow it down. Or maybe a caution.
But if I...
Yeah, go on.
What I have in F1 is I have static yellow, single yellow, flashing yellow, double yellow, safety car, virtual safety car, fading yellow.
Yeah. It's going to look good, though.
Let me work on that.
There's a yellow currently out in the NASCAR as well. Ed Carpenter, owner of the 2021. Looking on his screen now. So yeah, just a reminder for you here this evening. I have not got the information up on my screen right now. That's a bit of a shame. So I'm just trying to get an interview coming in apparently from Nicole. BK on a 58.576, still looking strong right now. Still the atmosphere building. Ericsson as well in P2, Rasmussen third. Times have been looking that much quicker actually. I've been a bit impressed coming into it. Okay, let's have a word now and head back down to Alex Palou after his session. He's talking as well coming in. With, yeah, let's have a go. Would anyone like a guess as to who he's talking to? Jackson Lambrose.
Yeah, great. I mean, it's still, like, you never know who had, like, clean laps or anything. But, yeah, for us it was good. Got what we needed from practice, learn a little bit. And seems that we have a fast car, so let's see what we have tomorrow.
Yeah, we started out great, and kind of everything we did made it worse. So we know what we should go to. That's how we started, but yeah, just go a different direction.
Okay, there was a couple of bits that needed to be added in there as well because that wasn't a very long interview. Let's go down there and speak to Alex Palou. So that was a quick thing after practice coming in. Let's now go down to Nicole Fry, who we were supposed to be talking to, and hear from Alex Palou after the Friday practice.
It's been a bit of a crazy weekend so far. How are you preparing as a driver, especially given the weather conditions and it just being so scorching on Sunday?
Yeah, it's going to be tough, like seeing what the car does on like the practice sessions and then qualifying. It's going to be a very different thing when we show up to the race day. I think the conditions are going to change a lot, and we never know what the tires are going to do. You never know if some compound is going to do a lot better with like 20 degrees more on the track, or it could be even more just because the heat goes exponentially up whenever the ambient is up. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. It's going to make the race tougher, and especially strategy and tire choice. So I'm excited.
So you've won here twice. You're hopefully going to win here twice in Portland. We'll see. I shouldn't get ahead of myself. What do you think is different this season compared to your last win? What has been more challenging? What has been a little bit easier?
I think this year we just had such a good car and good team, and like everything has been going so well for us, like strategies, and we've been having that sparkle of luck whenever we needed that, and that made a big change. So I just think that it's been a magical season so far, and yeah, can't wait to get more.
So have you had a favorite moment of your season so far, given that we're kind of nearing the end and you're kind of starting to think about off-season and next season as well?
I mean, it's hard to top the Indy 500 win in May. That was the best moment. That was the biggest moment and the happiest moment for sure.
And final question, fun question. When you put on your race suit, do you go left leg first or right leg?
Left leg first.
Always left leg?
Yes, and then the opposite with the boots.
Opposite. Okay, so you definitely have like a routine down.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I did it someday, and then I just followed that.
Just worked the one time?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, thank you so much. Congratulations on this weekend. Hopefully we'll see you back on the podium.
Awesome. Thank you.
That's nice to hear as well, coming in there from Nicole. We'll have for more in the sessions coming up as well, as the running order goes on board now with Colton Herter, looking strong as he comes into the last corner at turn 12. Foot down, using more of his hybrid power as he comes up to the line now and takes it with a 58.423. Herter, the fastest at the moment as things stand. I don't really know where to take that one. It's been a calm practice too as we go ahead to qualifying later on. Let's check in then with our colleagues at Fox.
30 degrees is the delta on track temp, and that does wonders for grip even on the hard tire. You throw the softs on right now, going to be lightning quick, probably down in the 56-second range.
On board with Ferrucci. Third gear.
That is something, Townsend, because when you think about it, the pole lap record here was set, what, 2018?
Yeah, Will Power.
It's at 57.
57.2.
And that's without a hybrid in the back.
So if you threw softs on right now, you'd be at track record pace.
Riding on board with Will Power goes car of Colton Herter up ahead. Disappears. Power very much, of course. And we mention it every day because it is still one of those stories that shows no sign of ending, and it has been a story since the start of the year, as unsure as ever he has been about where his future lies for next year. But all he can do at the moment is keep doing what he's doing, and what he is doing is being the lead Penske driver, ninth in the championship at the moment as compared to his teammates Joseph Newgarden and Scott McLaughlin. Newgarden 15th in the championship, McLaughlin 12th in the championship.
Well, look, that's, you know, midfield and not where they want to be. They want to be up top right now where it's still Palou and O'Ward. And guys, as we talk about that battle, we need something strong from O'Ward in order to keep this championship alive as we go to this great ghost car now. That's Colton Herter with the fastest lap. You can see just rolling a little bit more speed through these long duration corners, 4 and 5, turn 6 now. So important to get on the power.
Oh, look at the Honda. Wow.
Just disappeared.
That is what Pato O'Ward was telling us yesterday he experiences out on the racetrack is the torque coming off of turn 7. Top speed looks pretty consistent, but it's that mid-range power in first gear coming off of turn 7 that looks pretty strong from Herta and Honda.
Here's the concern for me right now, guys. Pato O'Ward, P27. He is dead last on the field. Right now, he's done 19 laps. You know, he's right up there with everybody else. It's not like they've had any issues. They haven't been running. So, Pato not having the pace that he would want early, considering how quick we've seen Lundgaard be so far this weekend running the top 5.
And we show 4 laps on the tires, so maybe things will improve. Maybe this is a fresh set that is just coming in, but 1.2 seconds off right now for Pato, puts him last.
Yeah, 1.2 seconds on a 1.9-mile track. That is a big gap. I think that might have been my favorite ghost car moment of the year so far. I enjoyed that. Having that all done live. Christian Rasmussen negotiates the turn 1 chicane. We'll be back.
Yeah, Fox goes to a break. We'll pick it up as well coming into them. Mixture. Just trying to clean my bus mixer because there's a whole lot of dust on it, and it's really hard to commentate with it in eyeline.
Actually He's actually cleaning his bus mixer for the first time in 5 million years.
Yeah, I'm trying to dust it, and all the dust is horrible on it. Ugh. It is not a good sight, JT. Sorry, say again.
I'm going to send you what my control panel for the light looks like now.
So look, you can tell which buttons are used the most, by the way. And which, yeah.
The mute buttons.
Yeah. God, it's just covered in dust. I need to de-rig it and wash it. Get a bit of a wet one and just go in between and clean it all up.
There you go.
That's a baby wipe, by the way, for those of you who don't know what a wet one is. That's pretty much a northern expression of having a wet one. Just basically, it's a baby wipe. Yes, go on, JT. What have you got for us?
I send it to you.
Oh, I just need to adjust the stuff on NASCAR.
What's up with NASCAR?
No, I just got to adjust the feed. Do continue.
Oh, I see. It's gone weird because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
got
They've
two
got more
pages
in.
now,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have sent you in the private managers chat what the control panel looks like.
Although I'm still on my data, I'm not on my.
As we're on board with O-Ward, heading down turn 10, turn 11 now. It gets a little bit loose. He goes another twitch, multiple twitches, and he pulls out straight away in turn 12. Going overcorrected so much there, and well, he's lucky to keep it back on the track.
Comes straight down pit road as well because of that little twitch. He doesn't want to have another opportunity as Joseph Newgarden is being wheeled off of pit road with 7 minutes to go. Newgarden's going behind the wall.
Chevrolet back to the paddock area, and don't know if it's similar to what Era McLaren found with Christian Lundgaard or not, but they saw something in the day that they did not like. We also had an engine change along with Lundgaard and Santino Ferrucci, all Chevys. So not saying there's going to be an engine change, but when you see things you don't like, you want to try to save the engine and find out what it is and get a jump start on trying to get things turned around for qualifying, because if there is an engine change, there's not a whole lot of time. That will have to be done very quickly to be ready.
Intriguingly, that number 2 car was one which was highlighted earlier in the weekend as being pretty close to its engine failure, mileage allocation. I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin's bang on with that, and it is in fact a Chevy engine change that the number 2 is going to need. Take it out early, get it.
Yeah, so JT, it looks like Newgarden might be on that. So all the Chevys are hitting a lot of pressure here.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, the engines, like every single other car, even the cars that you drive, the engine is only able to do a certain amount of miles. Of course, the road cars that you drive at home, their engines aren't pushed as much and are able to run for hundreds of thousands of miles, especially if you're a taxi driver. They rack up the miles very quickly, as you could probably be able to.
Hey, Dad was a taxi driver. The amount of engines we had was unbelievable.
Exactly, but when you are a very technical race engine going over 200 miles per hour and on the ovals 230 plus at times if you're at IMS, then you can see why the engines only last a couple of races sometimes. And there is a one-fingered salute from the... Here is a flashback.
Well, this is them two coming together in Thermal Club. Scotty Mack as well, hitting the back. Well, McLaughlin got completely run into there, though.
Well, we just had a middle finger incident between these two once again, I do believe.
The fight that nearly erupted, that did nearly erupt between those two, was unbelievable. Yeah, the hijack squad coming in. Scotty Mack came over from the supercars and have a golden opportunity to fly in, and yeah, that's the way it goes. Okay, so still a lot of time left to run as Devin DiFrancesco.
Yeah, look, guys, finding that gap, it's going to be a big deal at this short track in that first segment of qualifying. As we look back to some more issues for Scott McLaughlin.
Oh, no, not again.
Were we just talking about this?
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, and he's putting his coffee order in the Santino as well.
And McLaughlin's just given the bird to Ferrucci as well, because Ferrucci jumped ahead of him in the qualifying sim runs. So far, he's only doing it to everybody who hates him. Bell's just put it out on Twitter, by the way. I approve of Scott McLaughlin's rights and wrongs. Immediately, the finger going out kind of has the same approach coming through. So, well, here is the 30 now coming into turn number 1. Devin DiFrancesco is running 5th fastest at the moment, 58.544. Oh, for God's sake. Now AJ Allmendinger's got onto the 40 as well, so I'm having to move everything down. There we go. 40 cars at Watkins Glen for NASCAR in the Cup Series this weekend. You can watch that on JB
What could go
Motorsports.
wrong?
I know. I'm glad I'm not commentating on that one, actually.
If we had 3 overtimes in trucks, what's it going to be like at Cup?
I know. What time do you reckon that's actually going to finish? Because the cut-off is 1 a.m. our time. So at least we got that. We all know we'll be in bed before 1.
Well, at least there's a cut-off.
That is true, yeah. But I don't know what to do about that, really, because it starts at 8:20, 8:30, the green flag? Somewhere along those lines? It'll probably end at the same time as INDYCAR.
Green for NASCAR is 7:05.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Really?
It's the INDYCAR green flag, which I've got.
Oh, yeah. 22 minutes past the hour.
Is the on-air time meant to be 7 p.m. for INDYCAR? Is it that long of a build-up?
Yes, because we've got all the Green Network stuff.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Big build-up.
Let me guess you're replaying the full pre-show. That's why it's so long.
No, I've got all of the stuff from the Grid Net, from Joe, Nicole, and now I guess Jackson. The interviews that they've been doing and all the wrap-up shows and everything they've done from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all combined together in a very long pre-show.
I hope you like the massive shadow of me behind me.
Hang on a minute, let's get that cam on cam.
Because of how the how the new light works.
You look like
Hello.
If Sansa was here, he would be saying you look like a Mr. Ron.
Hello.
There we go. Little finger puppet with a bunny.
That could go wrong very quickly. I'm not going to try it.
The bunny? No?
No, because it's reverse.
Oh yeah, fair point. Hertz on board now. Hey, since when did we get the Hertz notification to who's on board with? That's new this weekend. We usually have to guess, don't we? On the international feed.
They've always had it. They just
Never
9
gave it
times
to
out
us.
of 10 don't use it.
And, final minute and 20 there in this second practice session. Reminder, after qualifying, we do have a third practice session later on this evening. That gets underway at 1:30 a.m. British Summer Time. Another 45 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not joining you for that.
No, don't worry. My plan is that I'll fill in the breaks from Fox. They can have that session. So it'll be a 50-50. Yes, my bedtime, folks, is 2:15 a.m.
But you are lucky that you don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. for Formula 3.
Yeah, a point that I've yet to actually make to Nina. I should really say, because we were talking to her earlier on, and she's got her marshalling at Snetterton at 6 a.m. She has to go wake up tomorrow. So thank you for reminding me to probably rub that in her face. The fact that, I for once have a weekend where I can actually do things and only commentate in the evening. Do you know how refreshing it is? It's like a little holiday. However, this should have been my holiday But Omi and, yeah, decided to take a holiday.
Yeah, Omi.
Checker flags out! Session is over! Finally, we can get on board with this. Who do you think's going to have pole position, JT? Because we've got Herta, Palou, Lundgaard, they're all in the mix, they're all looking fast.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought this would work, but it's not working.
Checker flag flash. Yeah, it's working enough. I'd say it's successful. Yeah.
It isn't breathing though.
Oh. So Herta, Palou, Dixon, Power, Devlin DiFrancesco, VK Lundgaard, that's the order as things currently stand. Probably take a little bit more to change over. So when are we back? 7:30. Yeah. Checker flag then. Session is over. Let's get you through the full results. It's Herta from Palou, Dixon, Power, Devlin DiFrancesco, VK Lundgaard, Foster, Ericsson, Siegel, O'Ward, Rossi, Rasmussen, Malukas, Rosenquist, McLaughlin, followed by Eilert, Armstrong, Kirkwood, Simpson,
Thanks,
Daly. I know. Schwartzman, Ray Hall, Ferrucci, Newgarden, Stingray Rob, and Jacob Abel, the 27. Okay, JT, final thoughts from you on that session? What do you think going into quali?
That was a very quick 45 minutes.
Really was. Did not feel that at all.
Probably because I was messing around with my light for 95% of it, but it's actually set up now.
It's going to be a good one. Okay, cheers, JT. Cheers to everyone. We'll see you later on. Take care. Bye-bye.